Hi there. So I use this word abundance hacker a lot. I've mentioned it here quite often, and we've got our group about abundance hackers. And you might be thinking, like, what exactly is an abundance hacker? I don't get it. What is this? Like, maybe I get like abundance is good. That's something I want. I've heard about it, even if it's just legendary to me, right? But I know it's something I want. Maybe it's like, well, I don't feel like I have it right now. So what does this really have to do anything with me, right? So we're going to talk about that and what it does to do with you and what it has to do with today being the holiday that it is. So, hi, I am Owen. Thank you for coming by. Go ahead and subscribe, please, and also join our group, our Abundance Hackers, which we're talking about today. I'm going to put this link here in the chat. We'd love to have you in there. And especially after this, when you figure out if you are an abundance hacker or not. So, before we get into that, happy Easter. Happy Easter to you. Like, this is such a bizarre day where everybody is stuck in home. Like, people can't go out to church like they used to. People are not out doing Easter egg hunts like they used to. And I saw that there's this Andrea Bocelli, the singer, is going to do a live opera, a live concert, basically from, I think, from the Vatican. They said for everybody to tune into, because that may be the closest that if somebody, for people who wanted to go to church today, that might be the closest that you get to having that community with other people going into that. And but it's strange, right? Because in the social distancing, we are told to like separate. We can't come together. A lot of things that we were used to doing, we cannot do any longer. But at the same time, now here's this event, like this concert that Andrea Bocelli will do, which is basically bringing the entire world together at once. Like, how many globally viewed television programs are there even any longer? Like, it's probably not even the Super Bowl, like maybe the Olympics, right? Maybe a few, some other global events, but there's not many, right? And now here we are in these kinds of global events all the time, all the time. So we're seeing how the world is coming together, going apart but coming together. It's very strange. So happy Easter to you. But as I'm thinking about Easter, it makes me think about a time that my dad actually taught me this lesson when we were hunting for Easter eggs as a kid. Like, we had awesome Easter egg hunts. Like, I was really good at hiding them, and it was pretty epic. Me and my sister would definitely go to town to make sure that one of us won the competition to fill up all our baskets. But I remember as I'm looking for all the eggs as a kid, I'd have trouble finding them sometimes. And I remember my dad saying to me, he says, "Well, don't look where you expect them to be." Right? Like, I had said, "Oh, I've checked over here, I've checked over here, I've checked over here." It's like, yeah, but don't look where you expect them to be. Look where you don't expect them to be. Which sounds like easy enough advice, right? And definitely led to finding a lot more eggs, for sure, right? And I still think of this even to this day. Like, when it comes to, like, if I've lost my car keys, or I lost anything, I would always be like, "Oh, I've checked over here, I've checked over here," and Dad would always be, "Well, where would you not expect to find it? Have you looked at it?" And so I make a point of it right now, right, to always keep an eye out where I don't expect to find something when I'm looking for it. So. Um, I definitely used this strategy to find a lot more eggs at the Easter egg hunts when we were kids. So, what does this all have to do with being an abundance hacker? So, abundance hacking, the art of abundance hacking, right, is basically the Easter egg hunt. It is looking for this treasure, right, what your prize, in places that you don't expect it before. It's about the creative thinking to understand, like, oh, different ways that we can put the pieces together, so that I can have the life that I want, so that I can follow my passion, so that I can be involved with my passion and perhaps even get paid for it. So it's about finding these hidden gems, these treasures, these Easter eggs, in places that we might not be looking at them from before. So here's an example, right? Uh, Digital marketing, building your community online, is something that's been around for a long time, right? It's been around for a while, and people have been able to do it. Many people do it. But it's interesting how sort of just now that the world has changed in such a way that everything we do needs to be online, right? Somehow connected online because we cannot be in person right at the moment with each other. And it has really changed. It's changed a lot of people's outlook to it, and it's opened a lot of people's minds who, were doing some contract work or working at a job, and now that may not be available to them. And now, here's a different idea of how I can bring my services to the world, how I can help other people, how I can do something that helps others and helps myself. So it's about having that mindset to be able to see other solutions that are not traditionally where you've gone before, especially in times when, like now, right? This is kind of also why this time is a bit of a gift. I say this, I know it's hard, it's a very difficult time, and it might be rough to say it's a gift, but in a way it is sort of forced thinking about new opportunities and new options. Like, look how creative people have been so far. I mean, look how creative Andrea Bocelli is having this concert for everybody in the world on Easter, right? Look at these wonderful, wonderful new things that people are coming up with to express themselves. And maybe you're coming up with some wonderful things as well too. So the deal is that as you're looking around, like some of these treasures, these eggs, right, they might be sitting around for a long time. They're just going to hang out there until you find them. It's not like they're just going to come to you, right? We know that they sort of just hang around, and if we find them, we find them, and it's great. And that's our job, is to go find them. So abundance hacking is going around and finding these gems, finding these other solutions, coming up with these creative ideas like Andrea Bocelli's concert. And it's about building. It's really, at the end of the day, it's about getting people together, right? Abundance, say, comes in many, many different forms, and people, will look for different things. Some people look for more money, some people look for more relationships. But all of these things at the end of the day come from connecting people together. They all come from having people involved and people collaborating and people in community. So it really is about, building a community for yourself online and the people that you care about. But it's also about getting involved in other people's communities. It's about building a community of communities. So it's really exciting stuff. If you are curious at all about what I'm saying, then you are an abundance hacker. Then you are interested in this, and I highly recommend that you join the Facebook group. The link is in this in the chat here. Also, I know I'm talking about building communities online. This doesn't mean you have to be a tech wizard. Like, if you're not a tech expert and this has not been traditionally what you do, or social media hasn't traditionally been what you do, then you still don't need it. Like, the hardest part is just being the abundance hacker. It's just understanding. The rest is academic, and I'll help you out with that. And we've got an amazing community that will help you out with that too. At the end of the day, it is just about believing in your own value enough. It's believing in the value of you and what you've got to offer, so that you can offer that value to other people, right? It's really helping you, it's going to help other people. So that's the idea. That's the idea behind being an abundance hacker. Once you get your mindset, for me, I was very, very clear that it was just the get a job, work, and then you die, right? And then you retire and you die. It took me a while to realize, okay, maybe there's a different way. So that's what abundance hacking is all about. It's about finding new opportunities, and really opportunities to get you connected in with your passion, to help you discover it or move it forward. So if you have been working, if you are currently working, if you're doing anything that you're not enjoying, right, is not connected to your passion, being an abundance hacker is about doing what it takes to get reconnected with your passion, so that you can be happy, so that you can help others in the way that you want. So if you are curious to learn more about that, you can go to owenjward.com. Just give me your email address, and I will send you your free copy of How to Unlock and Unleash Your Superpower, your guide to go from scarcity to abundance. It will help you to get past the scarcity mindset that stops from a lot of these things. And so I hope you will go there, owenjward.com. Just give me your email address and I'll send it off to you right away. So happy Easter. I hope that you're having a great day. Thank you as always, and I will talk to you tomorrow.